Hey guys, how we doing? It is 9 AM in the morning. I'm just gotten up after a good night's sleep and have a breakfast. What to have? Can bit of coffee in the morning. Can you believe it? It'll be 10 years next month since I began my YouTube journey. And for the channel to reach 1.7 thousand subscribers is just amazing. I never thought ever that would happen ever. But it's all thanks to you guys, you know, for making it possible. So yeah, to be on YouTube for 10 years is quite an achievement. The channel did slowly progress over the years. Because of my repair videos I made that sort of took the channel up to a new level. 3 things a guy must do every single morning. 1, wake up, have a shower, and get out. That's what I do every single day. I can't stay in this house for more than half an hour. I've got to get out and do something. Coffee. That hits a spot right there. Now, being on YouTube for 10 years, I've learned some things. That the most prominent one is that YouTube is a harsh mistress. I could pour my heart and soul into one video and want to get a few views. Whereas my latest video in Liverpool is approaching 5,000 views. So, if you're going to be on YouTube, you've got to learn that even some of your finest work won't be recognised, unfortunately. But the key to success on YouTube is to keep going on, keep uploading, and eventually you'll see that return in fortune. Every new day that you wake up is an opportunity to go out. The world is your stage. It's a blessing to wake up every single morning. Life. I might be just some unemployed guy, but there's more to me than meets the eye. I'm not employed by choice. My life, you could say, is a failure because I've failed every single job that I've had, except this one, of course. Being on YouTube, being a content creator is fantastic. I'm a creative person by nature, so being able to do this for a living is a blessing. But you may have noticed that this year I've done more shorts than long form because, again, when I pour my heart and soul into a video, a long form video, it doesn't do so well, unfortunately. But if I upload something to YouTube Shorts with little or no effort, it gets thousands of views. Strange world we're living in. But I'm looking forward to the end of November because I'm going to Spain, so that's something to look forward to. Still over a month away off, but yeah, it's going to be great. So if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, be prepared for the highs and the lows because there's lots of them. The fact that my Liverpool video is launching off on all cylinders is just, it's amazing. Because that video, I did pour my heart and soul into it. It took me hours to edit, and I'm seeing the fruits of my labour. But it's not always the case when I upload a video regarding tech, or even my little walks around places. That's the price you pay for being on YouTube. Some videos work out, others don't. So I've rejected at least 5 videos that I've made because in my head, they're not good enough. And I seriously didn't think about making this video at all because, again, you've got to have standards. And if a certain video doesn't meet that standard, it doesn't go up. Next month is going to be 4 years since I first moved into this flat, and to get the way it is now, it has been such hard work. For starters, painting these walls took me a good 2 days to do. The furniture was from charity shops, but again, it required the men to come in and install them. All in all, I think coming here to live here was a good decision, because 4 years ago I was at my lowest during lockdown. It had gotten to the point where I wanted to take my own life. I was so down with how my life was going. I still am in some respects, because I haven't achieved my dreams yet, but having your independence is valuable, so valuable. You can't put it into words, you really can't. I was living with my grandmother for 20 years, so moving out, it wasn't this easy decision to make. It was really difficult, and telling her that I was going to move out was heartbreaking, because it meant that she had to go to a care home. She needed more care, and I harboured guilt for months. I mean, moving in here, it was scary, but of course I'll always miss being with my grandmother, because she and I were very close. But yeah, 4 years I've been here. How is that possible? Time just goes by so quickly these days, unfortunately. When I came to this flat originally, I thought it was going to be a little small, dinky little thing. But when I opened this door, I was amazed at how big this flat is. You walk down this long corridor or passage, and you're hit by this big L-shaped living room. And at the time I was desperate to move out, because again I was going through a difficult time and I needed to take back my life and start again. Of course I miss my dog. My dog died 3 years ago. I do get lonely in here, but that's life. But moving here was the best decision I ever made. I miss you, pal. You were a good friend. Best friend. Here's my other dog, Lucy, who I had for 14 years. She was a good dog too. I recently had a cushion made of me and my grandmother that sits next to my dog, so I'll always remember them. Family. A little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. This is my wall of family. Got my mother, top left, sorry. We've got Mina and Ollie. Got my niece, my 2 nephews, me and my sister when we were younger, Nana and my niece and nephews. Nana when she was younger. This is my niece when we were in Australia. My 2 dogs, Lucy and Ollie. Me and my nephews. Yeah. My friends. And my Nana again. I think that me and the family has always been ingrained into me that it's important to love family, because that's all you got in this world. It's me next to Kevin Keegan when I was a kid. Me in a flight simulator, a massive dream of mine to fly a plane, and my grandfather. This is just a quick video in life of me in my home, to which I hold dear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.